What up, boys, and welcome back to another video. So it is finally time to talk about the Shadowlands Master Betas. And before we go ahead and do that, we do want to thank today's sponsor, which is myself and my 0 to 10 million gold guide. If you guys want to, you can still get it for 50% off using code Shadowlands. Link in description and pinned comments. And this book has been updated like 4 or 5 times in Shadowlands, and I'm going to keep on updating it. So if you buy it now, you guys will receive like any future updates for free, of course. Like whenever I update it, you get an automatic email with the latest version sent to you. So there's that. And I do want to say big thank you to everyone who has supported me with this project. I really appreciate it. So back to the video. What are these master baiters? I don't do this like before you guys hate on me, because if one of these guys fucked you over in the past, I'm not one of them. I don't do this. I wanted to test and see why people kept on doing it. Like, could it really work, right? So this was just a test. Okay, so basically you go on the auction house and you post any item with like a extremely high sell rate, right? You go ahead and you post it on the auction house. But you don't post a full stack. You only post one, and you post it for like 1 gold. And after you've done that, like now I've posted the Desolate Letter. After you've done that, you just spam this refresh button. And then you can see somebody just sniped it up. And then I go ahead with Lightless Silk. Maybe someone is watching that market. So go to the Lightless Silk. And then I do the same. I spam that one. There we go. I bought a couple of them only. That was only somebody posting 3 of them, which kind of sucked. But already, that's like, on my realm, 120 gold worth. So I sold one for 1 gold. But I still made gold on it. And the thing is, like, sometimes people, poor people, man, like, people, they're going to post, like, they've spent an hour of farming gold. Those poor guys. And they're so happy, they're on their way to the auction house, they're going to post their auctions, and then there's a Shadowlands Master Baiter just standing there ready with her a 1 gold post, and they don't really care about the price. Like right now, just bought 5 more. They just post it blindly, and the Master Baiters, they just snap it up for close to nothing. And I'm going to show you guys the mailbox, because I've been doing this for like, I'm not sure, not that long, and I did test the farm in between. I just wanted to see if it worked, but luckily now it even worked in the video, even though it was like small stacks. It might as well have just been a guy who posted 400 Lightless Silk, right? Then somebody bought it out, and then we'll just move on to the next one. You definitely want to switch between the materials, because some people, they watch the markets, they do this themselves. And some people, especially with cloth and shrouded cloth, they like to buy anything under, let's say, 6 gold and shuffle it. So you want to be careful. You don't want to just feed somebody like 1 and 1 cloth. It depends on what it is, right? But like, especially with Lightless Silk, depends on the price on your realm. You don't want to feed that to them. And you're just going to sit there and constantly buy your 1. So make sure you have multiple materials like myself. And then you just sit and you just refresh this one. As simple as that. Hopefully somebody has done like an hour of farming, has like 2,000 Desolate Letter for me. Sadly, the value on Desolate Letter is not that great. And I don't mind like the risk of losing like a couple of Lightless Silks, because I'm going to show you the mailbox. It only takes like 1 purchase and you're good. Come on, somebody post. These have an insane supply. I mean, most materials in Shadowlands have just such a massive supply that it's really easy to do this now. There's a guy in my community who watches me who has made over 20 million gold doing this. He doesn't want to be mentioned by name because he knows that people hate these guys. Obviously, because there's a lot of people who haven't done this. They've farmed. They're like, imagine being super happy. You've done like 2 hours of farming like the Nightshade, and you're so stoked. You're going to post it on the auction house, and you sell it all for like 200 gold, right? Like, you're going to be pissed. Makes sense. I would have been pissed too. I've luckily never fucked up with this myself. I've never sold it. For like, whenever I see these guys, I always double check when I post my auctions. This one's actually really strange. Nobody's posted yet or bought out mine. Never had to wait this long. There we go. Okay, so that's only 3 of them, right? Like, no big deal. But eventually, there's a bunch of people posting like these small amounts too. But every now and then you get someone screwing up with a big stack. Let's see. Come on. One more guy now. 20. That guy had some messed up. He even undercut it. You're not supposed to undercut. Professional tip, never undercut. There's no point. So that was 20 more, which means that now that I bought like 20 plus the 2 or 3 that I bought previously, it means that I can mess up like 22 more times. Like when I say mess up, I can post one and like it's not working, someone just buys it out like 22 times. And it's the same with every material. You can even try to do it with these expensive ones, right? Like the heavy callousite. If you have a big enough stock and the stomach, the balls to do so. That is definitely a bit more risky though. These are like, somebody need to post like an hour-long session for this one to be good, the value. I don't want to sit here and buy like a stack of 20 and 50. Come on. Really? I'm going to have to switch over to some expensive. I think I'm going to try one of the heavy callusites just for the sake of the video. That could be fun. If nobody, really? Huh. Let me get back on that one. Let's try one of these. These are 1,000 gold each. So I'm going to post one for 1 gold. And it's going to be kind of bad if most likely somebody's going to buy that one out. Right? There's a big chance that somebody needs to buy some of these for crafting and they're going to end up buying it out. It's probably a higher chance of being screwed over on this one. However, people tend to get like 20. Yeah, there we go. It was bought out. I don't mind taking that loss though. But something like these 40 gold items, 120 gold items, these ones are nice. Somebody still hasn't bought out my my Desolate letter yet. It's strange that it's moving this slowly. But that is like the general idea of it, right? So when we take a look at my mailbox, you guys can see some of it. Obviously, I've sold some as well. Like some people have bought out the ones that I've done. But if we go down, you can see that, look at this. This is not a lot, though, like 34 gold for 22. But then you have it, like 200. Somebody posted a stack of 200, and I bought it for 300 gold, right? This is, on my realm, worth, like 8,000 gold. And then you have this one, 292 of them, 460 gold. And it just keeps on going like that. I did buy some Shrouded Cloth, too, just to test it out for, like right under 2 gold each. And here we go again, buying some small pieces. This was just, as I said though, to test to see if it worked out. And it definitely did. It did work out. So I'm not gonna, somebody put out the 1 Desolate letter. I'm not gonna keep on doing this though. This was just a test. You guys can do whatever you want to do. But moral of the story, whenever you post your auctions, be aware of the Shadowlands masturbators, man. They're everywhere in every market. And they are making a killing on it. I haven't even been doing this for a long time, and I've still made like an okay amount of gold. The gold per hour on this is insane if you do it just for 1 hour straight. But that was it for today's video. So thank you guys so much for watching, and if you want more Shadowlands gold making videos, make sure to subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. Until then, bye-bye.